we read that Hashem, God, decides to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah because of how evil they are. And Avram tries to argue for them. He pleads with God, uh, gets God, says, if there are 50 righteous people there, will you destroy them? God says no. 45, 40, goes all the way down to 10. And Avram is arguing to save Sodom and Gomorrah. Because to Abraham, remember, his midah is chesed, or loving kindness. He wants to do right by these people, wants to take care of them. And basically what he's being told is these people have passed the are beyond the point of saving. There's nothing left to do but to destroy these places. And it's an important lesson to us that, yes, we're supposed to be kind, etc. We're supposed to be nice to people. But every so often, there are people who are evil. And that's basically a fact of life. This is something, and we have to take some action that will destroy them. That's the reason, I know Jonathan's not going to like this, but when Sherman marched.
Say what you have to say.
What?
Say what you have to say.
That when Sherman marched to the sea, he said, the problem of the South is the culture. I have to destroy that. And that's why he especially went after plantations. During World War II, we had to fight Nazi Germany because Nazi Germany was evil. Today we're fighting Hamas. Hamas is evil. There's no two ways about it. They might dress up their thing in, nice terms. They'll justify everything they do. But the fact is that these places are committing evil acts, and action has to be taken. And we have to remember that today, being Veterans Day, we have to remember all those young men and now young women who are going into these places, and a lot of them were stationed in some godforsaken place, and their job was to destroy the evil in the world. That's basically what a military is supposed to do. In the United States, in the last 100 and some years, has never gone to war for its own personal benefit. It's gone to war because it faced an evil enemy. And Israel today is facing an evil enemy, and the soldiers are going into these places. Just a few days ago, there was, as we know, a pogrom in Amsterdam, and Israel's response was to send a group in to help the Israelis and the Jews get out of Amsterdam. That's what we do. So it behooves us that on a day like today, we take a moment out and thank these people, even if they didn't do what we'd call a combat mission. But they were a truck driver. I knew a guy, his job in the Navy was to fold parachutes, so that if a pilot gets shot down, he has a safe landing. And by the way, one of the tests he had was every so often he'd have to jump out of a plane with a parachute that he put together, and he didn't know which parachute they would choose. So in other words, it was real quality control. He knew his life was on the balance. But the thing is that even if someone's not in a combat, they're in a support area, they're still helping those guys and today young women who are in combat situations. So something to think about, Kaddish Rabbanim.